put up your brand new wallpaper from Forest Homes. We're gonna put it up on this wall and we're gonna talk about different issues and everything that you have to think of before and after putting your wallpaper. So follow us during this tutorial and hopefully you find it very, very useful. You don't need professional help to do it. If you want, you can, of course, have professional help, but it's a process that's easily achievable by yourself. So your wallpaper will come in this style of box, very safely packed, and it will be packed in a tube like this one. I already opened this box. So this tube contains your mural panels. This tube will be sealed, so once you open the tube, you will find your wallpaper glue. Very, very easy to use. And some protection for your wallpaper. And finally, your wallpaper panels. So let's dive into the steps. Here's our wallpaper. You will have a few illustrated instructions here. There are some instructions in between the wallpaper. And here's the wallpaper we're going to put up.
So you will see the wallpaper comes in one single roll that you will need to cut in order to divide the different panels. This doesn't need to be an exact cut, but just enough so you can separate the panels. I recommend to leave just a little white space so that you can work on pasting the panel later. And there you have your first panel and our second panel. So now I have lined up both of my panels in the floor. It's important to check the image is correct and that it lines up. These panels do not overlap and they are 1 meter width. So in this particular example, we got a mural that is 1 meter 50 centimeters. So we need to cut the excess on the right so we have our image. This is important to line up the panels because when we check the panels before pasting them, we make sure that we don't make mistakes in the later after having already pasted them on the wall.
This wall is already cleaned and already smooth, so we didn't need to prepare the wall as much as cleaning it with a dry cloth, and that's basically enough to get this wall ready. So now we're going to, after measuring up the wall, we're going to draw the lines to guide where we're going to put it up. So this is our next step. So you mark where exactly on the wall you want it, and then with a straight object you can follow the line up. In this case we have some extra frames to use to measure up. So with the level we set up a straight line and then we mark up where exactly the wallpaper will go. Then we will mark it up with a pencil. Great. We drew a line all the way from the top to bottom to guide the wallpaper panels.
So protect the floor to avoid any spillings on the floor. Use full package of the glue included. So one package needs 1.5 liters of water. So we use all the content in the bag and then add 1.5 liters, and we start stirring. And as you can see at the beginning, the mixture is still very liquid, and then it starts getting like this jelly texture that we see here. And then finally you want to get all the lumps out of the mixture to make sure the paste is uniform.
Do this for 3 to 5 minutes. So it's great. Putting up the glue on the wall. It takes a while to dry, so don't worry about taking time. So now we're gonna put up our first panel. Doing this is always best in two, like the previous process as well. So take up a ladder or whatever you have. In this case, chair, make sure you're safe. And start setting up your wallpaper against the line. Put it against the corner. Make sure you have a little bit of wallpaper up to cut from the center to the borders and flatten up the surface. So you want to roll in firmly. I'm not going so much on the edges because we have a second panel and we have some glue on the edges. We don't want to put it in over the wallpaper because it could stain. So make sure it is well and tight. This technology makes it really easy to paste your wallpaper without really no experience.
So we cut the excess on the guiding lines right at the edge of the wall. So it's important here that we have enough paper so it could cover all the wall all the way to the top.
After cutting all the rest and the edges, then we have our beautiful work of art in our walls. We're gonna wait a few hours until it's dry, so you can vent up the room. So it's advisable to do it at night or in a moment where you know your windows will be closed. And if you get any staining, this time it didn't happen, but it can happen due to the glue and the wallpaper getting wet. Don't worry, they will fade after the glue is dry. And also, you have completely changed the room. So we started out like wallpaper, and now we have